thing. Whatever they just said, elf milk does that +1. May God have mercy on us all. I did not see this one coming. All right, Saitama versus Popeye. How the f does Popeye win this, by the way?
Saitama, the one punch
Or is
man.
this like Toon Power or something like that?
The Sailor Man.
East versus West. Old versus new.
Healthy eating versus basic exercise.
These two warriors may
Yeah,
seem
like
ridiculous,
the
but their unassuming exteriors
Toon Power or
belie
whatever.
impossible strength.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Man, I don't know.
And it's
I
our
don't think
job to
Popeye
analyze their
wins this.
weapons,
Just
armor,
saying.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I mean, maybe that's the part that I'm going to be surprised about.
Life
They're really going to surprise me with Popeye's energy levels here.
brutal and
What's up,
short.
Plushie? How are you?
The challenges we faced during our brief sojourn on this tiny blue marble are
The
what
Toon
make
Forces
us
involved,
human.
it's
They
always
light a
hard.
fire in our soul. They make it all worth something. Without them, we are lost.
Yeah, it's a little early in the day for an existential
I mean, guys,
crisis,
but calculating
luckily I came
Saitama's power
prepared.
is
For
like
this failed salary
actually
man, all
broken.
it took to get that fiery passion back was to save this butt-chin child from a crab monster in underwear.
that is not a
That
butt
was
chin.
zen.
That is clearly testicles.
This man
That
was
is
Saitama,
that is
and he
clearly
was going to
testicles.
be a superhero.
And so he
What's up,
trained,
Alberto? How are you?
pushing his body beyond its limits and shattering the boundaries of humanity.
By doing the
So
most
hard,
basic
his
workout of
hair
all
fell
time.
out.
Saitama's strength grew exponentially day by day, with the goal of becoming the greatest
He literally
hero
just
who
did a
ever
basic
lived.
workout, and
much
it's
to
like the
his
strongest
horror,
thing
that's
ever.
exactly what he got.
All it took was one punch.
He became too strong. He became the one, the only, the infamous Caped Baldy.
But anyone who
That's what I'm
knows
saying,
him
like,
as One Punch
Toon
Man
Force is pretty
as if He
broken.
can't help but beat almost every opponent he's faced in exactly one punch. One friggin'
Half the
punch.
time he just
Yeah,
holds
this
his
is a
hand out and they
universe
run
with some
into it.
pretty whacked out monsters, like a giant who's over a quarter of a kilometer tall and can stomp city-sized craters into the earth.
Or an Esper who can effortlessly pull giant meteors from outer space.
Or a Monster King who shaved off a continent from the Earth's surface and lifted it into the stratosphere. And Saitama's never even broken so much as
Bro,
a
how
sweat
are you
fighting
gonna
any
beat
of
that?
them.
During their battle, that same Monster King absorbed this huge chunk of the Earth's core and fired it at Saitama.
Who blocked
And he
his
was just like,
by
"Nah, I'm
squirt
good."
gunning some lava at it. The lava he was bathing in, naked. And then he punched
It's like,
it.
nah, I'm good.
Surprise.
Saitama's created after images just by hopping side to side, defeated a martial arts master with his butt, and survived the inhospitable vacuum of space after being kicked all the way to the
Just
moon
by existing.
and before jumping back to Earth in about 16
Oh,
seconds.
Saitama
That's
absolutely
8%
solos
the
Omni-Man.
speed of light.
Kinda like the time he
He's
blocked
strong-
attacks
he's
from
way
his
faster
alien
and
dude
stronger
who
than
stated to
Omni-Man.
move near light speed, or punch so fast his fist starts to blow.
Plus, we
shit.
never really
You
seen
know, that
Saitama
thing
get
that
hurt
happens when you
by
approach the
anything, you know?
speed of light.
Saitama utilizes his absurdly superhuman strength and speed with techniques like his devastating normal punch. And if he wants to amp it up, the
I love normal punch.
consecutive normal punches.
Are you kidding me? Those are his attack names? What kind of self-respecting
I just love how much this series makes fun of very typical, like, shonen anime. It's so great.
protagonist is he?
Plain and simple, he's a satire of one. Instead of seeing his journey from the beginning and
Now, we've
enjoying
seen
his struggle
Omni-Man
to the
get
top,
hurt.
we join him
I
when
don't think
he's
we've ever
already
seen
there.
Saitama get hurt.
Basically, imagine if Goku went Super Saiyan in his fight against Jackie Chun. Kinda sucks all the drama out of it, doesn't it?
And that's the point. Far from the power fantasy the genre is known for, Saitama's life became an existential nightmare. Without suitable conflict, the struggle that had heretofore defined him became meaningless. His new
There's also another anime, I forget what it's called, but it's about this guy that has like a power where he can just basically be like, oh, you're dead and you die. And that's the whole funny part because his power is so overpowered compared to everything else. It takes all the drama out of the battle, but that's like the fun part about the anime. I forget what it's called, but it's really
new
funny.
reality was inescapably boring.
Which is really saying something when he can decimate mountains without even hitting them, or shatter asteroids that rank a
Yeah,
nine
it's
on the
actually pretty
Torino
good.
Scale. For those not in the Torino, that's equal to 1 trillion tons of TNT. This guy's training must have been insane.
That would be 100
No, it's a
push-ups,
newer
100
anime.
sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day. And that's it.
That's it.
You've got to be shitting me.
It doesn't make sense because it's not allowed to make sense.
I love
But
that.
to be fair, though,
Oh my
someone who
wabu.
isn't already a trained
Shindere.
soldier or athlete, Keeping that workout routine every day for years is pretty much impossible.
Well, 100 push-ups and sit-ups are
Nah,
technically
I
doable,
think
especially
somebody
if
could
you
do
space
that.
them out. Doing 100 squats and
I
then
definitely
running
can't do
half a
100 push-ups.
marathon every single day.
I definitely
would
cannot do 100
absolutely
push-ups.
Destroy your legs.
Put simply, effective
I've done
workouts
100
involve
push-ups on
shredding
stream,
muscle
but
fibers at the
it was
micro
horrible
level,
and I had to
then
break it up a
allowing them
lot.
time to repair themselves more durable than before. This repair process requires hydration, consuming protein and carbohydrates, and lots of sleep.
But Saitama's workout schedule doesn't give them time to repair, which means he was basically just ripping himself to shreds over and over and
that's
over.
why he's so strong.
After a few days, he shouldn't even been able to move, but he just kept going.
There might be an explanation.
Oh my
Take
god,
the brilliant
into
scientist
Texas, see
Dr.
without AC.
Genus,
You say that, Big Lord, you say that. But when I used to do VR a lot more, I did not have my AC unit in my room, and it was so hot in here all the time. So you say that, but actually, I've already done that.
Century of research into evolution Saitama erased in...
No, literally,
well,
Alberto, you
one
joke,
punch.
but
According to
that's why I
Genus's
can't do
hypothesis,
push-ups.
Saitama's
because
training broke his
it's too much
limiter.
weight.
Basically, every living thing on Earth has a limit to their natural ability.
I do stream in my
At some
room.
point, no matter how badass they are, they'll plateau. Wait a minute. Have I peaked? I gotta go to the gym.
Well, Saitama trained so hard.
What's up?
he
How's it going,
literally
FPS?
defied the laws of nature and reality. He just breaks the logic of his world. He crushed the entire field of evolutionary biology
I forgot about the
in
slap.
the palm of his hand.
And while he has stated that his strength did eventually
Yeah,
stop
Eddie,
growing,
it was
it's
pretty rough.
clear he's never gotten close to showing it off in full.
Such as when he fought the godlike alien conqueror Lord Boros, and finally broke out his serious punch. A blow where he punches a little harder than normal.
And he just
reflected
destroyed,
Boros'
like, an
collapsing
entire universe.
star-boring cannon. Now you see, that's an attack name. An energy blast that was going to blow up the friggin' planet. That's over 50 zetatons of TNT. Like a quadrillion of the world.
How is Popeye gonna beat this?
Going off at once.
Despite his
There's gotta be
obvious
some
and
toon power.
overwhelming power, Saitama's accomplishments were never officially recognized. As if no one in their right minds could believe a psych ward Charlie Brown
Was
could save
spinach?
the world.
Is the spinach
Doesn't
just like
seem to mind.
insanely
Almost
powerful?
as if being removed from anything
Oh, no,
resembling
damn it, Dante, I
conflict
have one
gave
now.
him a perspective on
I have
how
an AC
tropey
unit
and
now, but I
contrived
used to
his
not.
world is. Only Saitama's the only one in on the joke, because who cares about how far up their own ass a supervillain is when you can just chill at home with your buds and play video games?
Maybe that was the real lesson all along. Not to
That's
value
true.
our
Toon
lives
powers
based
are
on
pretty
our
broken.
accomplishments, but on the time we spend
Is that a Hatsune
living
Miku
and
game?
enjoying life's simple pleasures.
I'll leave that to Saitama, and I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I'm a
more
little worried about the
pleasurable than
toon,
punching
power.
so
We'll
hard
see.
My name becomes a byword for
He literally didn't even move his hand.
unbeatable. The dude is the undisputed king of broken anime characters. Because until Saitama finds his
Absolutely.
equal, he's gonna end
He
all his
is
fights
very, very
in
broken.
one punch!
All right, so let's see what ridiculousness they're gonna come up here with Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
I've
hero,
never seen a Popeye
adventurer,
episode in my life.
sailor, Man.
Ever in my life.
Well, gets one, huh? How do you like that?
Man, he sounds like he smokes a pack of Marlboro Factories every day.
He sounds like he has, like, throat cancer.
Originating in the era of rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is essentially
Is he in
made of,
public domain?
rubber, able to stretch, twist, squish, and squash any way he likes.
Or rev up his arm for a punch that'll knock you
Okay, that
around
might be a
the
little bit of a
planet.
problem.
Popeye's punches are fascinating since they can disincorporate their
Like
target
Savage, I'm
into
talking old Disney, I'm talking like the World War films that Walt Disney made with Donald Duck. Like that old.
the composite elements, like turning anchors into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans.
These toon powers are
I
ridiculous.
don't even want to know.
I think the reason's pretty simple, Wiz. He's a cartoon. He can basically do whatever he wants. He can shoot fire from his corncob pipe, pull a canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning
What the
out of and even give the sun a black eye.
Judging by the distance the sun is from the Earth, as well as the time it took for the
Oh, yeah,
Hawk
this
Striker
toon
puck to
power is
reach it,
insane.
The puck must have been moving at 500 times the
Yeah,
speed of light.
okay,
In
maybe
order to
Popeye
generate
wins,
that force,
actually.
Popeye must have swung his
Maybe
fist
Popeye
just
wins
as
this.
fast. Hell, he's even shadowboxed so fast, he somehow occupied 2 places at once and hit himself.
What the
So, is he just born this way?
He
Is
combines
being ugly
himself?
the secret to pulling insane bullshit superpowers out of your ass?
Oh my god.
If so, you might want to get on that, buddy.
I have a feeling this is only the
No.
start.
The secret to Popeye's immense physical strength is simply the virtue of nutrition.
I knew you'd find a way to make it lame.
Yummy
Specifically,
spinach.
Popeye has spent his life consuming a miracle herb that has turned him from a mere sailor into a veritable god. spinach.
Propaganda straight from the bean counters at Big
I was about to
Vegetable.
say, who actually like goes out of their way to eat spinach? That's kind of wild that whoever was like using this propaganda to buy spinach was probably saw some big stonks back in the day.
You'll never get me to eat my grains, damn you!
Like back
There's
in the
only
day,
animal
big
flesh and
stonks.
grain alcohol for me!
Originating in Persia, Spinacia oleracea
More of a kale guy
is a
myself.
leafy green nutrient and antioxidant-rich vegetable that can help prevent cancer and reduce blood pressure.
And apparently imbue
I mean,
your
spinach is
biceps
good
with
for
the
you. I
power
won't
of
even
God
lie.
and anime.
While a normal can of spinach contains about 44 calories, when used in Popeye's world, its effects are multiplied. Not only does it immediately increase Popeye's already impressive strength and speed even further, it makes him virtually impervious to harm.
Oh my
It
god,
lets
he's
him
just taking the
fly,
hits.
turn invisible, shapeshift his body into literally anything, and even survive the universe getting turned off. That's right, this big whatever the hell that thing is apparently God, and he turned off reality in order to kill Popeye and his friends. Cause why not? Except guess what? Popeye was fine. Why? Because he eats his spinach.
I wonder what its nutritional content.
Never mind. I was scared about the tune logic, but now I see it. Ain't no way Saitama wins. Bro, he can survive the universe being turned off. How do you beat that? Tune Force is actually like bullshit.
Content is like. Well, let's
Oh
find
my
out
god.
with math.
No!
A single can of spinach
That
in
is
Popeye's world was
insane.
once able to grow a beanstalk so tall.
Doesn't
it
matter if he
reached
gets
into
deleted,
outer
he's like,
space,
oh no, I
all
had
the
my
way to a
spinach.
nearby solar system and shattered this stylized yellow star. By measuring the volume of
It's like I'm erasing the entirety of all existence. And that existence that you recognize that this happened is now too deleted. You know nothing and you don't even know that. Oh no, but I ate my spinach.
spinach stock and including the caloric
What the
density of regular spinach, we can calculate one single can of Popeye spinach contains over 46 undecillion
I've erased your
calories.
existence.
That's
I knew you
over
did not eat spinach.
700 octillion times greater than the total calories the average person will consume over their
Good lord.
entire life.
That's over
He's
46
hungry.
million Yoda tons of TNT. Enough to
Yoda
destroy,
tons? That's
well,
a-
a star. Or enough
That's a thing.
to punch your annoying
That's
neighbor
crazy.
so hard that when they land, they tilt the earth.
By measuring the
But Chad, I want you to know whatever they just said, Elf Milk does that +1.
angle of the planet after tilting,
Yeah, just
we can
remember that,
determine
plus
its
one.
axis was adjusted by about 13 degrees in less than a second. That's a speed of about 1.8 million meters per second.
I wondered, is that enough to power a rocket ship so fast it travels backwards in time? Yeah, 'cause that happened. I only know one type of herb that'll take you through time. Whatever
What the
kind of it is. it
Yeah,
sure
they
ain't
know
normal.
Popeye's
Not
broken.
true. Popeye doesn't consume
poor
some
Saitama, he
special
can't win it.
magical spinach. Any kind will do, even if it's handed to him by the audience in the real world watching his
Wait, what?
cartoon.
He can summon cans to his side by whistling for
Wait,
them,
what?
praying to
The fourth wall
gods,
breaking.
painting them into reality, or just waving his hands. The dude has literally been
No, he always
disintegrated
can
into
get it no matter
nothingness.
what.
Then his
Because that's what I was gonna say. I was like, okay, wait a second. What if he couldn't get a spinach, but not
nothing just
JK?
grabbed a spinach can out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it. Is nothing.
Hey,
And then
someone
he
think
came
of it,
back good as
38 months. Holy
He
crap!
can even punch so hard he tears the film strip he's being animated on, or exit his cartoon to beat the shit out of his own animator.
So Popeye basically fought two different versions of God
That
and
is
whooped
wild.
their asses. You know, he's a pretty chill broski considering he's basically a spinach-eating Lovecraftian nightmare.
But he's always down for
Okay,
a scrap.
Popeye is
So if
absolutely
you decide
broken.
to antagonize him, be aware you're messing with one of cartoon's all-time heavyweight champions. And
Good
for
lord.
your own sake, eat your fucking vegetables.
Fun fact: Robin Williams played Popeye in the movie. Really?
All right,
I've never
combatants
seen that
are
one.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's probably
But
really
first,
bad,
in
isn't
case
it?
you're starting to feel those
Okay,
wicked-
all right, wait. What if Saitama was serious? But not just a serious punch. I'm talking like multiple serious punches. Hey, everybody, just a quick reminder. If you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video. All right, let's see what happens.
Oh man, scrap's always so expensive. No thanks.
Consecutive serious punches? That's what I'm saying. No, not even consecutive serious punches. Serious punches.
Oh man, scrap's always so expensive.
Very serious punches.
No thanks.
Almost dying punches.
Guys, can't stand no one bad-mouthing me spinach. Put 'em up, yes, big palooka.
Saitama's done. Saitama's done. He actually hit him, holy crap. He actually hit him.
Well, blow me down. You ain't got a scratch on yas.
I know, right? Overwhelming strength is so boring.
I love that they take that iconic moment. I mean, he'll come back, but holy shit. Yeah, I mean, he'll come back, but oh my god.
Huh?
Yep, there it is, there it is. That's what I'm saying, like, he's got Toon Force. He's fine. He just heals from it like it's no problem.
Okay.
Oh my
A
god.
little bit more interesting now.
Maybe it'll be a tie. Maybe it'll be a tie. Yeah, it might be a tie. We'll see. He sent him into Pixel World. I mean, we've never seen Saitama lose, except if it's like humorous.
You sure is one crazy gazookas.
I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun. Who the hell are you?
I don't know. I don't know.
I am what I am.
I feel like it's an endurance test, you know?
What do you know? How am I gonna get back home?
I guess I'm gonna eat my spinach now, chat. I gotta get strong. Holy crap. Oh my god. Popeye just like, oh! No, sorry, the wind blew by. I love how the style changes, that's cool. Oh, it's not looking good. Realistic Popeye is scary. Realistic Popeye isn't really can't hurt you. That is the scare. That right there, Chad, is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, that will haunt my nightmares. Oh my god, is that Armstrong Popeye?
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so strong?
I eat me spinach.
I eat me spinach. Did he throw him through the fourth wall? Now we back, we back.
Can this be? My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache. I can feel them again.
He just fall into the sun
That's
casually.
all I can stands, 'cause I can't stand no more.
You can't hurt me, Saitama, Spinach son.
I never
So
thought it
true.
would happen. A serious fight.
I found it!
That's what I'm saying, like, he's actually gonna take this seriously now.
Thank you, weird spinach mascot.
Yeah, exactly. Saitama just can't stand it. Toon Force is too powerful. Popeye just has infinite power, essentially. They did the egg joke. I love it. At least he was happy.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Egg. Egg.
Whoa,
Let me get an egg
you
in
say
chat.
That fight was over easy. Wait, except isn't
I think this one is a funny one because as soon as the episode starts, you're like, Popeye, who the f? But then you listen to all of his stuff and you're like, oh shit, you're absolutely right. He's
Saitama's
broken.
whole gag that he can't lose?
He's
It is,
absolutely
but
broken.
It's more nuanced than that. Despite breaking his limiter, Saitama's strength isn't limitless. He's said so himself.
Like
Breaking
Popeye,
his
yeah,
limiter
Popeye is
meant
just
his
infinity.
potential strength was likely infinite, but there's nothing left in his world powerful enough to push him to get stronger.
Yeah, Popeye
Like a
is the
bodybuilder stuck
epitome
with
of
5-pound
infinity.
dumbbells.
He also doesn't possess some magical ability to kill someone in one punch regardless of effort. Powerful adversaries like Boros and Garo have survived his blows repeatedly, albeit briefly, and he's never met anyone quite like Popeye the
You
Sailor
can
Man.
recharge.
According to the mangaka, One Punch Man's gag is that Saitama is an anime protagonist at the end of his series, slapped in at the beginning of his series, where he's too strong to have a challenge.
So, if we know Saitama's strength does have
And he
a
does
limit,
lose, but
what
only
is
when
it?
it's
We know he
comedy.
can deflect Boros' planet-destroying blast, but he was clearly super casual about it. He may have called it his serious punch, but that's the joke. He's only now getting kind of serious.
In order to
That
get
was-
as
that was a
generous
crazy
number
fight.
as possible, let's assume Saitama was
What if
exerting the
Saitama
least
ate
amount
spinach? Holy shit. No way. Saitama eating spinach. Everything explodes. Oh my god. Yeah, may God have mercy on us all.
effort he could to throw that punch. Since he's still technically a human, we can assume the ratio between the least amount of effort possible
Everything's
and the
gone.
most is relatively consistent with other humans. Let's just say he burned the equivalent of only 1 calorie relative to the strongest punch ever recorded, which was over 1,000
Okay.
joules. For reference, the average person burns about 1 calorie a minute doing absolutely nothing. So this is assuming Saitama is literally as casual as physically possible.
That'd make his strongest punch about 200 times greater than his weakest. Using Boros' energy blast as a base, Saitama's theoretical
interesting
strongest
measurement,
punch
actually.
would be over 11 yoda-tons of TNT. That's absolutely
Remember, chat, you can
insane.
punch that hard. +1 if you drink elf milk.
Enough to annihilate Uranus 4
Yeah,
times
+1,
over.
chat.
Well, that's impressive, but that's still far less than Popeye's star-busting power, which was millions of times greater. Sure, this is only an estimate. We don't know
Wait,
Saitama's
did he
full
punch a
strength
hole in a
exactly.
star?
But the point is, whatever it may be, it can be measured.
That's right, but trying to compare them with just numbers isn't the whole story.
While Saitama can break his world fairly easily, it's still a semi-realistic world that generally obeys the laws of physics.
It has
Popeye and
rules.
his
Yeah,
world,
there's at
on the
least
other
rules.
hand, can't really be
That's a good point. Like, Saitama's world has rules and limits. Where, again, like, Popeye just, he can do anything he wants. It's that
measured
toon
at all.
power.
The dude's occupied
Toon
two
Force is
places at the
always
same
broken.
time, ripped the film strip he's animated on, and knocked out the guy drawing him. Can't do math to figure that out. Popeye's just on a whole other level of bullshit.
can-
Even
he
if
can beat
Saitama
Saitama's
was strong
animator.
enough to kill Popeye in 1 punch, Popeye has survived being fully disintegrated, only to recover good as new. Hell,
What the
God took all of reality and Popeye just ignored it.
And on the flip side, there was nothing
That's so
stopping
wild.
Popeye from just turning Saitama into a bunch of eggs, which he can do without spinach. So even if Popeye was weaker, he'd still
Oh, yeah,
have
he
a
does,
way
like,
to finish
turn the
job
hooks
in
into
one
little
punch.
ones.
Saitama was easily one of the strongest combatants we've ever seen, but pure strength was no match for
That is
Popeye's
crazy.
insane power,
With Elara met some
survivability, and
spinach.
plain
The
old
elf
cartoon
milk could make us
shenanigans.
go
If
plus
you
ultra.
thought nothing could match the One Punch
Jim.
Man, now you know Popeye's spinach can.
The winner is Popeye.
I did not see this one coming. I'm not gonna lie. I'll agree with this one, chat. A lot of the measurements were just not possible for Saitama to beat, especially when you can do anything. Like, you can warp your body, you can change this and that. We have all of these things that we've seen throughout all of the battles, chat. And Toon Force is always the one that just, like, breaks everything. So I think if you have that, you're probably gonna win.